Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalize mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The-Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road to chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the orange and blue skies, man. You already know what the vibes is, man. Tonight is Knicks basketball. Knicks versus the Chicago Bulls from the Windy City in Chicago. Knicks and the Bulls, both teams are coming off a back-to-back last night. But the Knicks came off of a win last night and a gritty win. Knicks came back from behind 18 points down against the Houston Rockets to come back and win 108-106, a much-needed win for the Knicks after that disaster at home against the Pistons. So the Knicks are trying to find their bearings and get themselves back together. Knicks right now third in the Eastern Conference against the Chicago Bulls, who are in full-blown tank mode right now because they just about blew up the roster. And the Bulls are on an 8-game losing streak, coming in at 24-33 on the season, while the Knicks are coming in at 36-21 on the season. It is Knicks versus Bulls tonight from the United Center. Got to see who. I think Jaden Ivey is out for the Bulls. Jaden Ivey and Patrick Williams is a game time decision, so we will see, if Patrick Williams will play or not. But for the Knicks, no Mitchell Robinson tonight, out on a back-to-back. So, hey, it's going to be, I guess, more Ariel Hukporti, Jeremy Sohan, and see like this. And also the Knicks get the old rivalry with Gershon Yabusele, the guy they traded at the trade deadline, who's playing for the Bulls right now. So it'll be a nice little reunion for the Knicks and Yabusele tonight, man. But I want to thank everybody for tapping this live stream, Knicks versus Bulls from the United Center, man. If this is your first time to the Man-Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, hey, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and also share it on all social media platforms. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. The links are right there in the chat, man. So go ahead and subscribe. And also, if you're following on X, formerly Twitter, make sure you just hit the follow button for S-God Media, the Man-Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. So we're about to get started in a few minutes here, man. Knicks versus the Bulls. Both teams coming off a back-to-back. Bulls lost last night against the Pistons, 126-110. Like I said, Bulls on an 8-game losing streak. And like I said, they're in tank mode because, like I said, they blew up their team and traded off Kobe White, traded off Vucevic, so they're just playing out the season and playing out the strings and stuff like that. But they still got a promising young player, Buzelis, so Matas Buzelis is a nice young player. Josh Giddey's also, as a player for them. So, and also Gershon Yabusele looked like they're playing him at center. So we'll see, man. But he didn't work out here with the Knicks. Hopefully he'll work out with the Bulls. He's getting his runs right now and stuff like that. So he's playing out the strings. So it should be fun, man. So, but like I said, for the Knicks, these are wins that they got to stack. They got to get these wins. These are winnable games, like against the Bulls. Teams like this, don't play around. Just come out here, man. Do what you got to do, and get this dub. Make it that much easier. Don't be in a fight with this team, man. Just come out and do what you got to do, man. So these are wins we got to get so we can stay in the top 2 or 3 spot right now. So that's what we got to do. With only 25 games left in the season, including this one tonight. So every one of these wins count. No more oops losses or drops and stuff like that. Got to get these dubs, man. Got to get the dub. You know, especially the game last night against the Rockets. Knicks was down 18, and I thought that game was another one. I was like, here goes the Knicks again, doing their thing again. But the Knicks made a fierce rally last night, came back and was able to pull out the win at home against the Rockets, 108-106. Much needed win, great win for the Knicks. Jose Alvarado was he was electric and impressive in that fourth quarter, along with Jalen Brunson to help seal the win. Karl Anthony Towns played a great game yesterday, so hopefully, like I said, we'll see more of that. And also in that game, the Knicks benched Mikal Bridges in the fourth quarter. So Bridges has been getting benched a lot lately, and most of it, like I said, is because of his effort out there on the court. I don't know. It's just like a low energy effort. I don't know what this guy, man. It's like, bro, you got to step up your game, especially in the big games. He doesn't have good games in the big games, and that's what we need you here for, to have big games in the big moment, especially on national televised games and things like that. You got to step up, man, when you play like the Rockets, the Pistons, the Thunder, you know, also the Cavs, teams like that. You're going to have to step up, man. You got to step up your game. I want to see more 20-point, 25-point games from you, more rebounding. If you ain't scoring, defense, rebounding, steals, you got to do all. You got to help the team out some way, man. You got to be very active on the defensive end, getting deflections, steals, and rebound. You know, between him and Anunoby, I want to see more rebounds. Got to get more rebounds to help the team out. Jalen Brunson had 2 points in that first half yesterday against the Rockets, and then had 18 in the second half, much needed in the second half, played much better for the Knicks to come back and win. But like I said, for the Knicks have got to keep their foot on the gas. They got to play good all four quarters in every game. It's like no more time to take off and just, you know, go through the motions. You got to play the game. You got to play for the whole 48 minutes. You can't pick and choose when you want to play or play half the game. And that's why they keep finding themselves down in the hole, you know, coming from behind and stuff like that, because they're not putting forth the whole effort out there. So hopefully they put forth a better effort tonight against the lowly Bulls right now. Like I said, the Bulls ain't even trying to win these games and stuff like that. So Knicks got to get on their P's and Q's and just take care of business, man. You know, because the next game would be against the Cavs in Cleveland, you know, on Tuesday, and then they face the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday. So this is a little tune-up game for the Cavs. That's going to be another big game for the Knicks. The Tuesday game at Cleveland, to see what the Knicks and the Cavs is like. Hey, that's another team that's fourth right now. So Knicks got to put a little distance between them and the Cavs. So all these wins count. All these wins help, man. So like I said, tonight, hopefully we see more of the bench be scoring and helping out tonight, man. More Jose Alvarado, Grand Theft Auto, however you want to call him. You know, Jeremy Sohan, the newest signee. Hopefully, like I said, he'll play a lot tonight, you know, because due to the absence of Mitchell Robinson and also Anunoby, you know, just still getting acclimated, getting back from the injury and stuff like that. So hopefully slowly he can work his way back in as far as the shooting, because he's been missing a lot of wide open shots, you know, having a lot of good looks. So hopefully, you know, he'll get his stroke back, you know what I'm saying, shooting the basketball. So we'll see tonight, man. But this is a game, like I said, the Knicks are a 10-point favorite in this game. Like I said, they probably should have no problems with the Bulls, but then again, you know, sometimes the Knicks play down to the level of competition. Hopefully they don't do that tonight. Hopefully they take care of business right from the start, jump on these guys, you know, and don't give them no hope to win this game. And like I said, with the Bulls, I have to see who's on the Bulls now, because I don't know, ever since they when trade mode, they blew up the team and stuff like that. So I think they got Gershon Yabusele will be at center. I know he'll be in the starting lineup with Giddey. And I have to see who the other starters are, because I know Jaden Ivey, I believe, is out. You know, so we'll see who's the other starters. But for the Knicks, no Mitchell Robinson tonight. So it should be the Knicks' normal starting lineup with Towns, Anunoby, Bridges, Hart, and Brunson tonight against the Bulls. So a tip-off in a few minutes. But I want to thank everybody, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, and also share this on all social media platforms, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free to subscribe to the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. And like I said, if you're following on X, make sure you just hit that follow button. Yeah, it was a great day of basketball yesterday for me, man. Watched Duke beat Michigan, man. Big college basketball game, Duke against Michigan at a neutral site. So Duke was able to pull that out. And then the Knicks, like I said, they looked like they was on the way to an L, but then they pulled it out. They, you know, showed some grit and some fight. Came all the way back at home to win that game against the Rockets. Much needed win. So we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bulls. Will be Josh Giddey, Buzelis, Isaac Okoro, Jalen Smith, and Gershon Yabusele against the Knicks starters Towns, Hart, Anunoby, Bridges, and Brunson. So Okoro, Buzelis, Giddey, Jalen Smith, and Gershon Yabusele, I guess, would be at center. Josh Hart playing with Benny the Bull. All right, so about to jump, about to tip off soon. We'll see what they gonna do. So, like I said, man, for the Bulls, like I said, the Bulls, they just going through the motions, just trying to get, I guess, the highest draft picks they can get, man, to get one of those top draft picks, man. This is gonna be a great draft for these a lot of these players in college, these one and dones and these freshmen. There's some good freshmen out there, man. So it should be a little top heavy draft, man. So if you can get in that top 8, top 9, gonna get some good players, good young players and stuff like that. And the Knicks will be in their road white. I don't know what's up with the Knicks. Been wearing white uniforms forever. I don't know what is this thing where the Knicks on the road, white uniforms, at home, white uniforms is like, it never was like this back in the day. You always wore white at home only and your blue, black, whatever uniform on the road. You got to find out why they do that. Or the Knicks the only team that does that wear white uniforms throughout home and away. All right, so about the jump center. Like I said, Knicks probably got the size tonight, so they should take advantage of that size against the Bulls. Yabusele is at center, and Jalen Smith. All right, coach of the Bulls, Billy Donovan, looked like Towns will jump center against Gershon Yabusele. All right, tap is up, and the Bulls got it. Giddey with the ball over the timeline, guarded by Anunoby. Giddey now around a Jalen Smith screen over to Smith. Smith with the ball over to Buzelis. Buzelis looking, finds Yabusele over to Okoro. Out to Buzelis, fakes the shot. Buzelis looking, and turnover by Okoro. So the Knicks get it quickly. Brunson quickly hands the ball over to Bridges. Bridges into the front court, guarded by Buzelis. Over to Towns at the wing. Towns now looking. Towns looking. Towns finds Anunoby down in the post. Anunoby against Okoro. Anunoby, 17-foot jump shot up and good. And the Knicks draw first blood up 2-0. Bulls quickly inbounds to Buzelis. Over to Giddey. Back to Buzelis. Around a Smith screen. Looking. Finds Giddey down the lane. And there's an offensive foul. So good foul charge. So Brunson took the charge. So it'll be Knicks ball. Brunson, one of the leaders in charges taken in the NBA. All right, Knicks quickly inbounds. Bridges with the ball into the front court, guarded by Buzelis. Bridges over to Towns at the angle, at the elbow, over to Anunoby in the lane, back out to Hart in the corner to Bridges. His jump 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Yabusele. Ahead to Giddey. Giddey into the front court. Giddey throws out to Yabusele. 3-point shot from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Throws ahead to Josh Hart, who's streaking in for the layup, and the Knicks 4-0. All right, Bulls quickly inbounds to Buzelis. Buzelis guarded by Hart at the elbow. Now down the baseline. Now throws out to Giddey for his 3-point shot from the elbows. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Over to Anunoby, guarded by Giddey. Anunoby out in the corner. Bridges, another wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Okoro. Here comes the Bulls. Okoro into the front court. Over to Giddey. Giddey looking. Guarded by Bridges at the elbow. Now around the Yabusele screen in the corner to a wide open Jalen Smith for his 3-point shot, and is good. 4-3 Knicks. Knicks quickly inbounds to Brunson. Brunson into the front court, guarded by Okora. Over to Bridges, back to Brunson around the Towns screen. Looking, finds Towns backdoor to Hart. I don't know why he didn't take that layup. Now he throws it to Anunoby in the corner with Giddey. Anunoby step back 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Giddey. Here comes the Bulls. Giddey with the ball into the front court, down the lane. Throws to Jalen Smith. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Over to Bridges. Bridges back out and is stolen by Jalen Smith. Over to Buzelis. Buzelis with the steal. Into the front court. Now looking, finds Smith. Another 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Yabusele. Throws it out to Giddey. Giddey with the ball. At the elbow. Now at the corner. Throws over to Buzelis. His 3-point shot from the elbows up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Into the front court. Brunson looking. Guarded by Giddey. Brunson down the lane. Throws it out to Smith. Fakes the shot. Hart in the lane. His fall-away shot is up and good. 6-3 Knicks. All right, Bulls with the ball. Giddey into the front court. Guarded by Anunoby. Over to Buzelis. Buzelis looking, finds Smith at the elbow. And he throws it. It's almost stolen by Anunoby, but Giddey gets it right back. Now Giddey down the lane. Throws in the corner to Yabusele. Over to Okora. His 3-point shot from the elbows up. No good. Rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson, pull-up 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Ahead to Buzelis. Buzelis with the ball. Guarded by Bridges. Over to Smith. Another wide-open 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by the Bulls. Buzelis over to Giddey. Giddey with the ball. Giddey down to Okora. Out to Buzelis. Another wide-open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson into the front court. Brunson down the lane. Brunson in the corner to Bridges. His 3-point shot from the corner, and this time is good. 9-3. All right, Bulls with the ball now. Giddey with the ball into the front court around the Smith screen. Giddey down the lane. Throws, and it is stolen by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball into the front court. Hart looking. Finds Towns in the corner to Bridges. Another 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Yabusele. Over to Buzelis. Buzelis with the ball into the front court. And timeout on the floor, Chicago. So timeout on the floor with the score 9-3 Knicks. And like I said, so far so good start for the Knicks, but a lot of bad shooting. Knicks got to start making some of these shots, man. They're getting a lot of good looks, and this is part of the problem with the Knicks. A lot of good looks, and these guys are just clanking and bricking shots, man. Just bricking the wide open shots. Yeah, so Bridges has missed like about three 3-pointers or 4, whatever it is, man. He's just don't understand, bro. There's a lot, like I said, a lot of good shots. You got to get in motion, shoot that ball like you want to make them shots, man. But look like a lot of his shots is like falling out of bounds or falling baseline. Is like, bro, just go straight up and shoot your jump shot. Look at some other scores around the NBA. All right, some other scores. 3:16 left to go in the third quarter. Boston up 79-65 over the Lakers. Halftime, Philadelphia up 68-58 over Minnesota. Game just getting underway. Portland at Phoenix tied at 2 apiece. Scores that went final. OKC at home beats Cleveland 121-113. Hawks beat the Brooklyn Nets 115-104. Also, Toronto on the road wins at Milwaukee 122-94. Golden State at home beats Denver 128-117. Dallas beats the Pacers 134-130. Charlotte goes on the road and wins 129-112 over Washington. And the 9:00 game, last game, Orlando at Sacramento. And that'll be at 9:00. But like I said, 9-3 Knicks right now. And this lead should be bigger. Knicks got to, like I said, they got to start making some of these shots, getting a lot of wide open shots. And the Bulls are missing a lot of shots too. They getting a lot of wide open shots too. So the Knicks defense is still it's still porous out there on the 3-point shooting and 3-point shots, letting teams get wide open 3-point shots. They got to get out there and defend. All right, so we're back to action right now, and it would be Bulls ball. All right, Bulls set the inbounds. Okoro with the ball over to Giddey. Giddey at the top of the key. Giddey backs out to Yabusele. His 3-point shot from the top and is good. 9-6 Knicks. Knicks inbounds to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson into the front court. Brunson guarded by Okoro. Around a hard screen over to Bridges. With the ball down low to Towns. Towns in the post now. Towns. And shot is up no good, but he's fouled by Smith. So what you call it? Smith is complaining about Towns with the elbow locking the arms again. It's like this stuff is crazy with this elbow thing. All right, Knicks inbounds. Towns with the ball. Towns down low. Shot is up. Goes for the dunk. No good. Rebounded by the Bulls. Okoro with the ball out to the Giddey in the corner to Buzelis. Fakes the shot. Buzelis in the lane. Over to Nick Richards, and the ball is it stolen by Anunoby with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Giddey. Brunson guarded by Nick Richards at the top of the key, still down low to Towns, and the ball is out of bounds. Towns couldn't even get that ball. So it'll be Bulls ball. So far, low scoring in this game. Like I said, just too many poor shooting. It's just a lot of poor shooting. It's just poor shooting going on, man. Guys got to make some shots. All right, Bulls with the ball now. Trey Jones with the ball at the top of the key around the Richards screen. Jones down the lane over to Yabusele at the top. Down to Richards. Richards with the ball out to Okoro. Back to Richards in the corner to Buzelis. Guarded by Bridges, and shot is blocked by Bridges. And Richards with the ball. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Towns. So Richards will be at the free throw line. All right, so Richards at the free throw line. His first free throw is up, and it's good. And look like Patrick Williams is playing tonight. So Patrick Williams is in the game right now. Just checked in. All right, Richards' second free throw is up, and that's also good. 9-8 Knicks. All right, Knicks set the inbounds. 5:58 left to go in the first quarter. Like I said, so far, low scoring game right now. A lot of brick cities being up for both teams. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Over to Towns. 3-point shot from the top of the key, and it's good. 12-8. Bulls quickly inbounds to Trey Jones into the front court. Jones with the ball to Yabusele. Another 3-point shot from the elbow, and that's good. 12-11. All right. Knicks with the ball now. Brunson with the ball into the front court over to Josh Hart. Hart almost stolen, throws the ball back out to Towns. Another 3-point shot from the same spot from the elbow, and it's good. 15-11. Bulls quickly inbounds to Trey Jones. Jones with the ball around the Yabusele screen. Jones down the lane. Jones into the corner to Patrick Williams. His 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. 15-14. So these teams are trading 3-point shots now. All right, Knicks quickly inbounds into the front court. Brunson into the front court. Brunson over to Bridges in the corner to Hart. Hart over to Towns. Towns faked the shot at the top of the key. Towns down the lane, lays it up off the glass and in. Should have been an and one, 17-14. Bulls quickly inbounds. Trey Jones with the ball on top of the key. Jones in the corner to Okora. Now Jones down the lane. Jones in the corner to Patrick Williams. Williams back to Nick Richards. Almost turn the ball over. Richards with the ball over to Patrick Williams to Okora now at the top of the key. Okora down the lane, lays it up and in, and a foul. So Okora will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play with the Knicks up 17-16. And Towns, it looked like that was fouls on Towns, so that's 2 fouls on Towns. Bro, he could have jumped and blocked that shot. All right, so Towns will sit down. So Huck Porter will check into the game for Towns, as well as Shaman will check into the game. And Okora's free throw is good, and we're tied at 17. All right, Knicks with the ball. Hart with the ball over to Shaman. Shaman with the ball now into the front court. Shaman across the timeline. Still at the top of the key, guarded by Jones, and there's a foul. Okora foul on Brunson. So the Knicks will take the ball side out. All right, so Brunson will look to inbound. Brunson inbounds to Shaman, back to Brunson. Brunson around the Huck Porter screen. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart guarded by Trey Jones. Shot in the lane is up, no good. Rebounded by Williams. Nick Richards with the ball over to Trey Jones into the front court. Jones down the lane, throws it in the corner to Okora. His 3-point shot is up, no good, but rebounded by Nick Richards, who dunks it back in. 19-17, Bulls take the lead. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to Hart. Hart with the ball into the front court, guarded by Jones. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Jones in the post. Brunson fall away shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Jones with the ball. Over to Nick Richards. Richards with the ball. Over to Okora. Okora down the lane to Nick Richards. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Huck Porter. But there's a foul on the play. So Richards will be at the free throw line. So looks like Sohan and Alvarado check into the game, and Richards' first free throw is no good. So Richards will have another free throw coming up. And Richards' second free throw's up and it's good. 2017 Bulls. All right, so on the floor for the Knicks is Huck Porter, Sohan, Alvarado, Brunson, and Shamet. All right, Knicks inbound Shamet over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson around the Huck Porter screen. Over to Alvarado. Alvarado top of the key, guarded by Dillingham. Alvarado back to Brunson. Brunson around the Huck Porter screen. Brunson. And I'm like, shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Dillingham. So timeout on the floor, man, with the score. Chicago now up 20-17 over the Knicks. Knicks started out good, but now, like I said, it's back to the same old inconsistency, man. They got to shoot the ball better. Like I said, this team sometimes is like, yo, this like I said, a game right here. This is a game like this team is asking to be blown out, and it's like you just going through the motions early on again. It's just like the same old thing. So, like I said, low scoring first quarter, man. Low scoring is 2:54 left to go in the quarter. Bulls with a 20-17 lead right now, but Brunson will be at the free throw line after the timeout. So we gotta see who's gonna have the hot hands for the Knicks, man. Somebody gonna have the hot hand. Shamit. These guys coming off the bench gotta produce, man. Gotta produce off the bench. Need to see these guys producing off the bench. Porty got to produce at the 5 spot. Got to produce. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tapping this live stream. Knicks versus the Bulls from the United Center in Chicago, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, please hit that like and subscribe button, man, and also share it on all social media platforms. The link is right there in the chat, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. And if you are watching on X, formerly Twitter, make sure you hit that follow button for the Escott Media, the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. Benny the Bull. All right, so Brunson will be at the free throw line. All right, so Brunson at the free throw line. His first free throw is up and is good. This lineup, I want to see if this lineup's going to run. And Brunson's second free throw is up and is also good. 2019 Bulls. All right, Bulls set the inbounds. All right, Bulls inbounds. Buzelis with the ball over to Williams. Williams with the ball into the front court over to Jones. Jones guarded by Shamit at the top of the key. Over to Dillingham. Dillingham guarded by Alvarado at the top of the key. And now around the Richards screen. Ball's almost deflected and they call a foul. Let me see that again. All right, so the Bulls will inbound side out. Williams over to Richards. Richards with the ball guarded by Hukporti. Over to Trey Jones. Jones with the ball guarded by Shamit. Around a Richards screen. Shot is up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Sohan. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson guarded by Williams. Over to Shamit. Shamit with the ball. All right, to Brunson. Back to Shamit. Shamit. And the ball is stripped and stolen by the Bulls. Dillingham over to Trey Jones, who lays it up and in. And not a good turnover, man. Shamit got to be much better with the ball. All right, Knicks inbound the ball to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around a Sohan screen. Brunson in the lane. Brunson fall away. 18-foot jump shot is good. All right, Bulls quickly inbounds. Over to Dillingham. Dillingham with the ball. Dillingham down the lane. Dillingham out to Trey Jones. Fakes the shot. Back to Dillingham. His three-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. 25-21. All right. Knicks inbounds over to Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball into the front court, guarded by Dillingham. Over to Sohan. Sohan with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball down to Sohan. Sohan in the paint. Out to Alvarado, fakes a shot at top key. Alvarado floater in the lane is up and good, 25-23. All right, Bulls back to action. Bazilis over to Trey Jones. Jones with the ball guarded by Shamet. Down the paint to Richards. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Alvarado. Here comes the Knicks. Alvarado into the front court now, over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Buzelis at the elbow, at the top of the key now. Brunson in the lane. 16-foot shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Hukporti. Over to Shaman, over to Alvarado. Almost deflected, and Sohan gets it, and Sohan lays it up and in, and we're tied at 25. So Knicks being real active out there, man. 48 seconds left to go in the quarter. It's all tied at 25, Knicks and the Bulls. All right, Bulls inbounds. Jones with the ball. Jones into front court. Jones tries to throw a lob, and it's stolen by the Knicks. Sohan, and here comes the steal. Over to Alvarado, out to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Shamet. His wide open three-point shot is up. No good. And it'll be Bulls ball. Dewani, what's good, soldier? Salute. Man, these dudes are struggling with these teams. It's like it don't even matter what team the Knicks play. They just come out and just struggle and just play till it's crazy, man. All right, Bulls with the ball. 18 seconds left to go. Jones guarded by Shamet. Jones now in ball out to Dillingham, over to Patrick Williams, who fakes it baseline down to Nick Richards. Shot is up, good, and a foul. So Richards will be at the free throw line to complete the three-point play. All right, it's 5.4 seconds left to go, and Towns will check back into the game for the Knicks. Towns and Anunoby will check back into the game, and Richards will be at the free throw line to complete the three-point play. All right, Richards' free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Knicks with the ball. It's like Anunoby with the ball ahead to Alvarado, who throws a half-court shot up, and it's no good, and that is the end of the first quarter. With the score, Chicago 27, New York 25 after one. Like I said, in the game where the Bulls are coming in here, the Bulls are tanking in full tank mode, and they are still, like I said, the Knicks should have took this game by the horn. Knicks should be up by like 15 or 16 points in this game. Like I said, been a lot of poor shooting on the Knicks part as well as the Bulls, and like I said, some little turnovers and stuff like that. But the Knicks, like I said, are not being really aggressive. The Knicks are just like going through the motions, man. You got to pick up your pace. Like I said, pick up your pace, pick up your tempo, pick up your energy level against teams like this. A very winnable game. This is a game we got to stack these wins against. Teams like this. Like, got to get these wins, man. Make no sense to just be in a battle with teams like this for like 2-3 quarters and stuff like that. Hopefully the Knicks have a better second quarter than the first quarter as far as like shooting wise and getting some steals and getting some deflections. And let me check out some other scores in the NBA right now. Boston in the fourth quarter, 8:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Boston up 91-77. 6:38 left to go in the third quarter. Philadelphia still up 75-66, 65 over Minnesota. 10:40 early second quarter. Portland and Phoenix tied at 20. Scores that went final. OKC beats Cleveland at home 121-113. Hawks at home beat Brooklyn 115-104. Toronto on the road beats Milwaukee 122-94. Golden State at home beats Denver 128-117. Dallas on the road beats the Pacers 134-130. Charlotte on the road beats Washington 129-112. And a 9:00 game, Orlando at Sacramento. So, like I said, hopefully the Knicks have a strong second quarter, man, and take control of this game. All right, so about to start the second quarter. Like I said, hopefully the Knicks have a strong second quarter, man, and take control of this game. All right, Knicks with the ball. Alvarado with the ball into the front court, guarded by Dillingham. Alvarado around the Towns screen, over to Towns. Towns down the lane. Shot is up, no good. Should have been a foul. Rebounded by Yabusele ahead to Trey Jones. Here comes the Bulls. Jones with the ball. Jones down the lane, lays it up and in. 29-25. Knicks quickly inbounds ahead to Sohan. Sohan with the ball over to Alvarado. Alvarado over to Towns. Towns guarded by Dillingham. Shot is up, no good, no foul. That's crazy, man. All right, Bulls with the ball over to Smith. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Shamet over to Sohan, who lays it up off the glass, no good, but tip in by Towns. 29-27. All right, Bulls quickly inbounds to Jones. Jones with the ball. Over to Williams. Williams guarded by Bridges. Williams out to Jones. Over to Dillingham, guarded by Shaman at the elbow. Backdoor to Jones. Jalen Smith for the lay-in. 31-27. All right, Knicks inbound. Knicks with the ball. Alvarado with the ball. Around the Town screen. Alvarado at the top of the key. Alvarado looking to Bridges in a corner, and he stepped out, so it'll be Bulls ball. Sometimes with Towns, it's like I don't understand how the fouls are not called or what is like, but these are fouls. These are fouls, but it is what it is. All right, Bulls with a 4-point lead. All right, Bulls inbounds. Giddey with the ball. And Giddey into the front court over to Williams. Williams down the lane. Williams back out to Yabusele. Another 3-point shot from the elbow and is good. 34-27. All right, Knicks quickly inbounds to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Over to Towns at the top of the key. Over to Bridges. Bridges at the top of the key. Guarded by Smith now. In the corner to Shaman. His 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns looking. Finds Shaman again. Over to Bridges. Bridges back out to Shaman. Another wide open 3-point shot. This time he gets it 34-30. All right, Bulls quickly inbounds to Giddey. Into the front court. Over to Smith. Smith at the top of the key. Over to Williams at the elbow. Williams in the lane. Williams free throw line. Jump shot is up and good. 36-30. All right. Knicks inbounds. Alvarado with the ball. Over to Towns. Towns with the ball back to Alvarado. Alvarado top key. Alvarado in the lane. His floater is up. No good. Rebounded by Patrick Williams and the Bulls. Here comes the Bulls. Patrick Williams throws down low to Jalen Smith, who gets a wide open dunk. And is an 8-point Bulls lead, 38-30. Timeout on the floor, New York, because the Bulls are running the floor. They're sprinting and getting up the floor. The Knicks players are jogging up the floor. That's why they're getting beat in transition. You gotta sprint back on defense. So 8-point Bulls lead, 38-30. All right, so it's like a strong second quarter for the Bulls. Knicks coming out flat again, man. It's like I said, it's like an ongoing problem, man. These guys are coming out flat in games and stuff like that, man. Even guys when we played it the night before, these guys should have a lot of energy, man. Should come in here, man. So we'll see what the Knicks come out the timeout, see how they look after the timeout, what play they call, and how they execute. But Knicks got to get back on defense in transition because the Bulls are getting some easy baskets off of off of missed shots, and and guys are getting out on the break and running, and beating the Knicks up court, getting easy baskets and layups. But like I said, in a game like this, you should not be trailing this game. You should be winning this game by like 15, 16 points. You got to put your foot on the gas. And on games like these are winnable gimme games. These games got to be winning, man. But like I said, the inconsistencies and the showing up again. And both teams played on a back-to-back, so it's not like one team is not. Both teams playing on a back-to-back. But I'm surprised. Even Sohan, Alvarado, I know Towns is getting beat back, but it's like these guys got to get back on defense. They got to get back on defense. Got to get back and stop these fast breaks. Be back to action. It'll be Knicks ball. So no Jaden Ivey. Anthony Simons is out. Zach Collins is not playing tonight for the Bulls. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson not playing on the back-to-back. Also, Deuce McBride has been out. He's been out for a minute, so he'll be out for a while. All right, so the Knicks will inbounds Bridges with the ball over to Alvarado. Alvarado into the front court, guarded by Sexton. Alvarado now back out to Towns. Towns guarded by Sexton. Towns in the lane, shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So Towns will be at the free throw line. All right, so Towns will be at the line for two. All right, Towns' first free throw is up and it's good. And Towns got fixed. So Towns right now with 11 points, 4 rebounds. And Towns' second free throw is up and it's also good. 38-32 Bulls. 9:15 left to go early second quarter. All right, Bulls set the inbounds. All right. Sexton with the ball, inbounds to Dillingham. Dillingham with the ball, guarded by Alvarado into the front court. And now at the top of the key, around the Yabusele screen, over to Yabusele, over to Giddey. Giddey with the ball. Giddey looking, finds Smith. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges guarded by Yabusele, and pass is stolen. And his ball is stolen by the Bulls. Giddey with the ball into the front court, over to Sexton. 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Smith, who puts it right back up and in. And like I said, that's Mikal Bridges, like bro, this dude, like I said, man, the effort level sometimes is just like, it's just crazy. All right, Knicks with the ball now, down 8. Towns with the ball, guarded by Smith at the elbow. Towns looking, finds Bridges. 3-point shot from elbow is no good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith with the ball. Over to Giddey. Giddey at the top of the key. Giddey. And now at the free throw line. Giddey looking, passing back out to Yabusele. Over to Sexton. Back to Giddey. With the ball. Giddey. 20-foot jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Sohan. Sohan with the ball. Into the front court. Over to Towns. Towns. Shot is off the glass, up and good. Should have been an and one. 40-34. All right, Bulls quickly inbounds to Dillingham. Dillingham guarded by Alvarado. Into the front court now. At the top of the key. Down the lane. And ball's almost stolen, but the Bulls get the ball back. Over to Giddey. Giddey at the top of the key, guarded by Shamet. And the ball is deflected. And Giddey shoots. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Over to Alvarado. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Over to Giddey. And timeout on the floor, Chicago. 7:34 left to go in the second quarter. Bulls with a 6-point lead, 40-34. All right, so Bulls with a 6-point lead in this game. Like I said, Knicks so far, Bulls having a strong second quarter. Knicks got to pick up the pace, got to pick up the tempo, man. It's like this, and Knicks got to put some clamps on defense, play some type of defense out there. Especially Bulls getting a lot of points in transition on fast break points and stuff like that. Knicks got to get back on D. All right, so we'll see what they come out of the timeout. The Bulls, like I said, Bulls call a timeout, but 6-point Bulls lead right now. Like I said, Knicks, like I said, so far strong second quarter from the Bulls right now. Most of their points coming in transition on fast breaks, man, coming in and just beating the Knicks back on defense and getting some layups. But also, like I said, Knicks shooting got to get much better, man. Like same thing again, missing open shots. I mean, Bulls are missing shots too, but like I said, Knicks got to play some better defense too, man. Shouldn't be. I mean, this team they playing against, man. This is like the Bulls don't blow up their team and stuff like that. This team is in tank mode. They just trying to get a high draft pick. Like I said, it don't matter what team we play. It's the same old thing. Any team we play, their bench is. It's just like I said. This team is just too damn inconsistent for me, man. Like I said, every team is like there's 30 other teams is like this. Is the same old thing. It don't even matter. They can miss they could have like 12 players out, and they can have like 5 G League players, and they'll still give the Knicks some problems. Because like I said, they're just like the activity level is just poor. All right, Bulls with the ball now. Giddy with the ball at the top of the key over to Yabusele. And Yabusele done hit some couple of threes in this game. He don't hit more threes in this game than he hit all season for the Knicks. All right, Knicks, the Bulls. I mean, Knicks with the ball with the rebound. Anunoby with the ball into the front court, guarded by Richards. Anunoby down the lane, lays it up and no good. I think Bill's got a little block down the lane. Sexton lays it up off the glass, no good, but Giddy puts it right back up and in. 42-34. Knicks ain't getting back on defense. This is ridiculous. This has got to be ridiculous. All right, Knicks with the ball. Alvarado with the ball over to Brunson. And there's a foul call on Nick Richards. And he's saying the same thing with the arm bar. What is this thing with Towns and this arm bar? And it's just like it's just getting just draining just watching this every single time, man. It's like you can't make a move without the arm. All right. Next inbounds, Brunson over to Towns, back to Brunson. Over to Towns. Wide open 3-point shot, and he makes it 42-37. All right. Sexton with the ball now into the front court. Sexton. Over to Giddy. Giddy in the lane. Giddy walked down to Buzelis, and he's fouled, but Giddy walked on that. I don't understand how they didn't call that walk. It's crazy. So Buzelis will be at the free throw line. for two. 42-37, 6:03 left to go in the second quarter, and his first free throw is up, and it's good. And look like Hukporti would check back into the game for the Knicks for Towns. All right, and his second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Hukporti over to Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball into the front court. Alvarado guarded now by Buzelis. Looking for Brunson, finds Brunson. Brunson in the lane, guarded by Sexton. His fall away jump shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Hart, who lays it up, no good, but he is fouled by Buzelis, so Hart will be at the free throw line. So Josh Hart at the free throw line for two. Something got to wake this Knicks up, got to wake up. These guys got to wake up, man. At some point, both teams, like I said, both teams played on the back-to-back last night. All right, Hart's first free throw is good. All right. Hart's second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Bulls. It looked like Sexton. Brunson had a Sexton with the ball into the front court. Brunson, you should have had that ball. Over to Giddey. Fakes the three-point shot over to Williams. According to Buzelis for his three-point shot, and is good. And it's an 8-point game, 46-38. Knicks with the ball now. Brunson into the front court. Brunson with the ball over to Alvarado. Back to Brunson. Brunson around a Hukporti screen. Brunson in the lane. Brunson finds Alvarado, fakes a shot, and down to Hukporti. His shot is up, no good. Rebound, and it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks will inbound. Over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane with Sexton. His fall away shot from the free throw line is good. 46-40. All right. Bulls with the ball now. Patrick Williams at the top of the key. Wide open three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Brunson's shot is up. No good, but he is fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line. All right, Brunson at the free throw line for two, and his first free throw is up and no good. .442 left to go in the second quarter. Bulls with a 6-point lead on the Knicks. All right, Brunson get ready for his second free throw is up, and that's also no good. So an empty trip at the line for the Knicks. 46-40. All right, Bulls with the rebound. Trey Jones with the ball into the front court. Round a Nick Richards screen. Trey Jones with the ball. Over to Buzelis. Buzelis guarded by Alvarado at the top of the key. Over to Okoro. Over to Patrick Williams now. Williams down the lane. Over to Trey Jones for his three-point shot from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Anunoby. Over to Alvarado. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball guarded by Jones. Brunson in the lane. Brunson fall away jump shot is up and good. 46-42. All right, Bulls inbounds to Jones. Jones with the ball around the Nick Richards screen. Over to Buzelis at the top of the key, guarded by Hart. Buzelis, he walked. Richards shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Alvarado. These dudes are walking left and right. No calls by the officials, man. Brunson with the ball down the lane. Brunson over to Alvarado. Over to Hukporti to Josh Hart. Corner to Brunson. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Richards. Richards with the ball over to Williams. Williams into the front court. Over to Richards. Over to Trey Jones. Jones down the lane. Shot off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Hukporti. Over to Alvarado. Alvarado into the front court. Alvarado over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Hukporti. And look like it's out of bounds. Hukporti got to be, hey, bro, you got to be looking for the ball on the court. You're not sitting on the bench. When you come in the game, you have to be anticipating passes and stuff like that. Come on. Come on, man. This is sometimes when some of these guys come off the bench, man. It's like, yo, play like you want to play in the game. You just go sit down sometimes, man. It's just like, bro, you got to grow up and when you're playing in the NBA, you got to grow up and be ready to play. You got to be looking for everything as a center. That was an open pass to you. All right, Bulls with the ball. Dillingham over to Yabusele in the corner to Okoro. Back to Okoro. His 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. 49-42. All right, Knicks quickly inbounds over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Okoro. Over to Hart. Hart at the elbow. Trying to find OG Anunoby, guarded by Trey Jones, all the way in the corner to Alvarado. His 3-point shot from the corner is good, 49-45. But all right, Bulls inbounds. Jones over to Dillingham. Dillingham with the ball. Down to Trey Jones. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Alvarado. Over to Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson with the ball. Brunson looking. Finds Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to OG Anunoby, guarded by Dillingham. Somebody got to be open. Over to Josh Hart. Over to Alvarado. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Anunoby. Over to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Another wide open shot is up. No good. And Josh Hart is fouled. But here you go again. With missing shots. Got to make these shots, man. All right, so Hart will be at the free throw line. Like I said, Knicks been missing. Brunson missing free throws. It's like, yo, these guys got to make free throws. Hart missed 1 of 2 the last time he was up there. All right, Hart's first free throw is up. And it's good. 49-46. And Shaman will check into the game for the Knicks. All right. Hart's second free throw is up. And it's no good. And rebounded by Yabusele and the Bulls. And that's another thing. Knicks missing free throws. It's like, come on, guys. You got to start making free throws, man. You got to make free throws. All right. Those with the ball. And Jalen Smith with a 3-point shot. No good. Yabusele saves it to and Knicks with the steal. Anunoby into the front court. Over to Towns. His 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Smith. Over to Dillingham. Dillingham with the ball. Into the front court to Okoro. Okoro, his 3-point shot is up and good from the corner. 52-46. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson into the front court. Brunson looking. Over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Shaman, his corner 3-point shot is good. 52-49. All right, Bulls with the ball. Dillingham down the lane. Dillingham out to Okoro, and it's a foul on the Bulls. It'll be an offensive foul. Yo, what's up, D? Can 3 shooting drop to the basket? El Capitan, what's up, Ralph? El Capitan, Rafachudo. Salute, brother. Salute. All right, 52-49, 54 seconds left to go. It'll be Knicks ball. Knicks will inbounds. Hart with the ball. Inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Guarded by Okoro. Brunson still at the top of the key. Now Brunson around the Town screen. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. Step back 3-point shot is up and no good. Slap back out over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball now at the top of the key over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. 27 seconds left to go. Down low to Hart. Hart back out to Shamet. His 3-point shot is up and good, and we're tied at 52 with 22 seconds left to go before the half. So a little timely shooting for the Knicks, and we're back tied at 52. But like I said, Knicks should be in control of this game. All right, Bulls with the ball. 22 seconds left to go. The Bulls should hold for the last shot. And what happened? Shamet fouls with 16 seconds left to go. It looked like the Knicks probably had a foul to give. All right, Bulls inbounds. Dillingham over to Jones. Jones with the ball now, guarded by Shamet. 10 seconds left to go in the quarter at the logo. Jones, 7, 6. Jones over to Dillingham. Dillingham at the top of the key. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. And so it'll be 3 free throws for the Bulls, I believe. But I don't know why Shamet will reach his hand out. Let me see. He said he had all ball, but that was and Dillingham's first free throw is up and is no good. Not a good foul by Shem. I don't know why these guys put their hands out. You got to put your hands straight up in the air. Stop putting your hands out. And Dillingham's second free throw is no good also. So, man, Dillingham with 3 free throws. And there's 0.2 seconds left to go in the quarter. And Avery Edwards, Hart needs to shoot. Yeah, man. Sometime with Hart, man, he just don't shoot. That's what pisses me off. His hesitating. He hesitates too much out there. And when you do that, you break the what you call on the team is just shoot the ball because most of the time he's wide open. All right. And Dillingham's third free throw is good. 53-52. Bulls with a 1-point lead and Knicks inbounds. And that it's be the end of the first half with the score. Chicago 53, Knicks 52. We'll be back with the halftime stats after a word from the Man Cave.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike you can see, that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called The Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road to chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
All right, we are back once again with the halftime score. Chicago 53, New York 52. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby with 2 points, 6 rebounds. The high man for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns with 17 points, 5 rebounds. Josh Hart with 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Mikal Bridges with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Jalen Brunson with 8 points and 4 assists. Off the bench, 2 points from Jeremy Sohan. Also, Landry Shamet with 9 big points off the bench. Jose Alvarado with 5 points and three rebounds off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 19 of 44 for 43%. 3-point shooting, 8 of 22 for 36%. Free throw shooting, 6 of 10 for 60%. Knicks with 27 rebounds, 13 assists, 6 turnovers in the games, and 3 steals. For the Chicago Bulls, Gershon Yabusele with 9 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Jalen Smith with 9 points, 5 rebounds. Isaac Okoro 9 points, 3 rebounds. Josh Giddey with 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Off the bench, Patrick Williams with 5 points. Nick Richards with 7 points, 5 rebounds. Trey Jones with 4 points and 2 assists. Rob Dillingham with 4 points and 3 assists. Overall shooting for the Bulls, 19 of 44 for 43%. 3-point shooting, 9 of 23 for 39%. Free throw shooting, 6 of 11 for 55%. Bulls got 25 rebounds, 14 assists, 6 turnovers, and 3 steals in the game. But Gershon Yabusele with 9 points and 8 boards. That's the best rebound I've seen from him. All right, looking at checking out some other out-of-town scores around the association. Philadelphia right now up 104-90 over Minnesota with 7:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Halftime, low-scoring game. Portland up 47-38 over Phoenix. Game just getting started. Orlando at Sacramento tied 2 apiece. Scores that went final. OKC at home beats Cleveland 121-113. Atlanta Hawks at home beat Brooklyn 115-104. Toronto on the road beats Milwaukee 122-94. Golden State at home beats Denver 128-117. Dallas on the road beats the Pacers 134-130. Charlotte on the road beats Washington 129-112. Also, Boston on the road beats the Lakers 111-89 on the road. But yeah, back to action with the Knicks. Like I said, we're at halftime. Knicks down 53-52. Knicks got to play much better in the third quarter. Like I said, take control of this game, man. Knicks got to shoot much better. But more importantly, Knicks got to play better defense in transition, get back on defense. And also, even on the defensive end, got to get some stops, got to get some deflections, some steals, and turn it into fast break points and take control of this game. Knicks got to play much better defense, got to clamp down in the third quarter or the fourth to take control of this game. Because like I said, the Bulls right now are in tank mode right now. They really ain't trying to win. The Knicks shouldn't even be fighting with this team anyway. But like I said, poor shooting again by the Knicks. 3-point shooting, too many good wide open looks, and they're just not making these shots. I mean, Shaman is making some of them, but these other guys got to step up and make some shots. Right now, Towns is the high man with 17 points, so Knicks other starters, like I said, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Brunson got to get going in this third quarter. And like I said, it's going to be a tough stretch for the Knicks. I mean, they played the Pistons and they play the Rockets. And then the next game, they're going to play the Cavaliers on Tuesday. That's going to be on national TV on Peacock and stuff like that. But they play the Cleveland Cavaliers, another big test for them. Then on Friday, they just play Milwaukee. Milwaukee not really doing too much this season. So, but yeah, so Knicks got a little 3-4 game road trip. So this is the first one, Chicago. Then they go to Cleveland, then Milwaukee. And then I believe it's what's the next one after this? I know somewhere they're gonna have to play. They play OKC coming up real soon too. All right. Oh, then they got San Antonio and New York. On Sunday, then Tuesday they go at Toronto, then Wednesday they go at Oklahoma City next week, and then at Denver. So they got some tough games coming up. San Antonio, even Toronto is going to be a good game. Toronto, OKC, and Denver. After that Milwaukee game. So the next games is like Cleveland, then you got a Milwaukee who's not doing nothing, but San Antonio, Toronto, OKC, and Denver. Those are going to be some all tough games for the Knicks. So the Knicks gotta pick up their tempo, gotta pick up their pace, man. Gotta pick up the tempo and gotta pick up the pace. Gotta come ready to play against these teams, man. But like I said, hopefully, like I said, they can have a good, strong third and fourth quarter and take control of this game against the Bulls because this is a very, very winnable game. Like I said, a game that they should win. Knicks coming in this game as a 10-point favorite. Yeah, OKC wins at home without no SGA because SGA is still out with an injury. But other guys are stepping up. He's looking at some more highlights and well, we'll see in this game if Bridges is going to be benched again in this game because, like I said, so far only 3 points in this game. He's got to come to life, man. This guy has got to come to play. It's like ain't no more standing in the background. They need you to come to the forefront. You got to come to the forefront, Bridges. Got to come to the forefront. Become more aggressive and, like I said, and just take it to the hoop. Get to the free throw line. Oh man, I'm looking at Wimby highlight dunk. Wimby. Oh man, let's say Wimby, all 7 foot 4 5, whatever he is, man. Come on with the little windmill dunk. Wimby say you gonna should be in the dunk contest. Right, like I said, right now it's 53-52, and I mean the game is still right here, man. But like I said, Knicks got to take advantage of this. Take advantage of this. Get this dub, man. You know what I'm saying? And the next game will be against the Cavs. That's going to be the big game. You got to look forward to that game. Knicks got to be ready to play. Got to be coming on all cylinders. Another big game. Knicks got to be ready. Like I said, the Knicks core four got to come up. They got to come ready to play in the big games. You know, everybody got to show up. Can't hide. You can't hide in the big games. That's what they pay you for. That's what they brought you here for, man. To play big in the big games and to win a championship. Can't hide in the big games. You got to be aggressive. You got to be very aggressive in the big games, man. You got to be, like I said, you got to look like you want to play in the game. Can't be passive. So we'll see what they do after halftime, man. What Mike Brown got these guys talking about. But like I said, defense and transition got to get back on defense, man, on the fast break, stop to slow the Bulls down. They're getting a lot of little points off the transition, but also in the half court game, too. Knicks got to do much better on the boards, too, rebounding. Guys got to help out, got to rebound. I mean, Yabusele got 8 rebounds already. Come on now. That dude don't even grab. When he was on the Knicks, he wasn't even grabbing rebounds like that. Go and grab rebounds. Bridges, Anunoby, everybody else. Brunson, grab some rebounds. Like I said, no Mitchell Robinson tonight on the back-to-back for the Bulls. No Jaden Ivey for the Bulls or Zach Collins. So hopefully in this third and second half, the Knicks start shooting much better, man, making some more timely shots and just making some big shots when they need it. Make some big shot, get some steals, get some deflections. Now the Knicks only picked them win by 4.5. There was a 10.5 point favorites. Like, hey, that's what I said. Knicks got to have a big third quarter. And first of all, I want to thank everybody for tapping this live stream. Knicks versus the Bulls from the United Center in Chicago. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, and also share it on all social media platforms. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. The links are right there in the chat, man. Just go hit the links and just subscribe, man. Costs you nothing. And if you are following on X, formerly Twitter, all you got to do is hit the follow button for the Man Cave podcast, Escott Media, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. So, yeah, the third quarter, I want to see the first 5-6 minutes of this third quarter, like how the Knicks come out, man. Got to come out with some energy. Got to, like I said, I want to see them going like a 12-0 run or 12-15-3 run, something like that, man. Take control of this game. Got to come out in this first 6 minutes, man, play with some intensity, play with some tempo. And the high man for the Knicks, Towns, with 17 right now for the Knicks. So far, like I said, got to get some more out of his co-stars. So I'm about to start the third quarter. Should be, let me see, it might be Knicks, should be Knicks ball. We'll see if it's Knicks ball or if it's the Bulls. All right, yeah, it's Knicks balls. Brunson with the ball into the front court, guarded by Okoro. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Buzelis. Back to Brunson. Now over to Towns. Towns with the ball at the top of the key. Towns looking, finds Brunson around the Towns screen. Brunson back to Towns. Towns with the ball over the Hart, over to Anunoby, who fakes the shot. Anunoby in the lane, off the glass and in. And the Knicks go back up 54-53. Bulls quickly inbounds Giddey over to Okoro. Okoro with the ball. Back to Giddey at the top of the key, around the Smith screen. Over to Smith. Wide open 3-point shot from the top, and it's good. 56-54. All right, Knicks with the ball. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Guarded by Okoro. Over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Finds Towns. Towns with the ball at the elbow. Towns looking. Finds Josh Hart wide open. 3-point shot is up and good. 57-56. Knicks go back up one. Bulls with the ball. Giddey with the ball at the elbow. Guarded by Anunoby. Over to Buzelis. Buzelis at the top of the key in the corner to Okoro. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson with the ball. Brunson crosses the timeline around the Town screen at the top of the key. Over to Bridges in the lane. Bridges fall away shot is up. No good. Rebound by Yabusele over to Giddey. Giddey down the lane over to Jalen Smith in the corner to Okoro. His 3-point shot is up and good. 59-57. All right, Knicks inbounds. Ananobi inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball now, crosses the timeline over to Towns at the top of the key. Back to Brunson. Brunson down the lane in the corner to Bridges. His 3-point shot from the corner is good, 60-59. All right. Bulls into the front court. Giddey with the ball around the Jalen Smith screen. Giddey looking. Finds a court. Throws to Jalen Smith over to Yabusele. Yabusele down the lane. And ball is stolen by Towns over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson pull up 3-point shot from the elbow and it's good. And the Knicks go up 4, 63-59. Bulls with the ball now, and Giddey with the ball into the front court, guarded by Brunson around the Jalen Smith screen. Now guarded by Towns. And in the corner, and ball, and it's a foul on the play. Looked like it's a foul on Brunson. And they called a foul on Brunson. Wow. I don't want to see that play again. All right, Bulls inbounds. Buzelis over to Giddey. Giddey with the ball. Giddey down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Ananobi. Ananobi with the ball into the front court. Guarded by Giddey. Ananobi down the lane. Lays it up and in. And the Knicks go up 6, 65-59. Timeout on the floor. Chicago, 9 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Knicks 65, Bulls 59. Iman Perry, what's good, my brother? Salute, salute, soldier. Salute, salute. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, Knicks could pull out this one like they did yesterday against the Rockets, man. Got to win these games. Got to win these games. These winnable games right here. I shouldn't even be having a hard time with the Bulls, man. It's like the Bulls are in tank mode right now. He said the Bulls just asking to be beat. And that's all I'm saying. They just like Knicks just can't give it to them. Knicks got to make these shots, man. But Knicks got a 6-point lead now. Hopefully they can extend this lead. So good start to the third quarter for the Knicks. Just can't believe the Knicks are fighting with the Bulls right now. Shouldn't even be fighting with this team. They should just be blowing this team out, man. That's what I'm saying. This is like they play down to the level of playing with their food right now. You know, they should be blowing this team out. They starters should almost be sitting down right now. It should be a 20, 30-point lead or something like that, man. But look like this one is going to, hopefully they can have a strong third quarter and they ain't got to worry too much. But like I said, Bulls in tank mode, so more than likely the Bulls going to most likely let the Knicks win this game anyway, because the Bulls are trying to get a higher pick. And they really ain't got nobody because they traded away Vucevic, Kobe White, trade away these guys. I'm surprised they kept Patrick Williams. I thought they was going to trade him too. But Jaden Ivey, who they just got from the Pistons, he's out with an injury. All right, back to action. It'll be Bulls ball, down 6. But can't believe Yabusele got like 9 rebounds. I'm like, where did he get this from? Because he wasn't rebounding when he was with us. He wasn't getting no rebounds when he was with the Knicks. All right, Bulls with the ball. Giddey with the ball into the front court, guarded by Ananobi. Giddey finds Okora, guarded by Brunson down in the post. Okora pushes off, and the ball is almost stolen, and And whose ball is it? Knicks are saying it's off of Okora. And it looked like the Knicks are going to challenge it because it looked like it is Knicks' ball. So, I mean, it looked like it went off Okora, but we'll see. Let me see this one because I thought it was off of. They don't even need a challenge. This is crazy, man. Let me see. Yeah, I think it was one off of Okora. So they're gonna come back and, like I said, Knicks challenging right now. It should be a quick challenge, man. So it should be Knicks ball. Yeah, like I said, it shouldn't take too long, man. It should be Knicks ball. Like I said, hopefully Knicks could keep this scoring streak going and keep the scoring going. Because sometimes I don't even know why they be taking so long to look at it. It's like they should already know what it is. All right, yeah. So we'll be Knicks ball. So Knicks will inbounds. All right. Back to action. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball back to Bridges, guarded by Buzelis. Bridges into the front court. Bridges over to Towns. Towns down the lane, and he's fouled by Buzelis. So Knicks will inbound side out. Knicks up 6, but like I said, Knicks should be up way more in this game, man. Like I said, this is the problem with the Knicks. They just, like I said, they don't play with a intensity. It don't matter who they play, a good team, bad team. And Knicks inbound to Towns, and he loses it on the baseline. Bulls with the steal ahead to Yabusele for the dunk. There is no way Gershon Yabusele should beat anybody down court. This is what I keep talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The team is not giving effort on defense. Now, Yabusele shouldn't beat nobody down court, and it's a 4-point Knicks lead now. Knicks with the ball. Towns guarded by Williams. Jalen Smith back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Bridges in the corner to Anunoby. His 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Bulls. Buzelis with the ball into the front court. Buzelis almost got it stolen. And Yabusele with the ball over to Buzelis. Buzelis with the ball into the lane. And he looked like he walked. These guys are just walking all over the place. Knicks with the ball now, up 4. Brunson with the ball into the front court. He pulls up a 3-point shot, is in and out, rebounded by Yabusele. Over to Buzelis, ahead into Okora in the corner. Okora now out to Giddey. Giddey with the ball, guarded by Towns. In the corner to Bridges. Well, I mean, according to Smith, out to Buzelis. His 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Brunson. Throws to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges down. Come on, Bridges. You could have hooked that down the lane and dunked the ball. There's an offensive foul on Towns. What kind of. Come on, Bridges. See, this is what I'm talking about with Bridges. That was a poor play by Bridges. Like, you had the ball down the lane. All you had to do was take it and just dunk the ball. Why would you pass the ball to Towns? This is crazy, man. All right, Bulls with the ball. Giddy down the lane. Shot is open to Patrick and shot is up. No good. And it'll be Knicks ball. New York, what's good, bro? Yeah, we could win games as long as it's not a real deal team. All right. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson guarded by Yabusele. Brunson step back jump shot is up and good. 67-61. All right. Bulls with the ball. And offensive foul on Smith. So it'll be Knicks ball. So it'll be Knicks ball. I don't know what Smith. He just fouls Towns and push him out the way. Crazy. All right, so Knicks with the ball. Brunson, another 3-point shot from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Yabusele. Over to Giddy. Giddy with the ball. Around the Richards screen, who's just checked in the game. Now over to Nick Richards. Over to Williams. And he walked. So it'll be Knicks ball. So Patrick Williams shuffled his feet. All right, so Knicks will inbound. 6:26 left to go in the third quarter. 6-point Knicks lead, 67-61. All right, Knicks with the ball now. Brunson with the ball into the front court, guarded by Okoro. Brunson looking over to Towns. Towns with the ball at the top of the key. Fakes a 3-point shot over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. His 16-foot shot is up and good, 69-61. Bulls quickly inbounds to Giddy. Giddy into the front court. Now guarded by Brunson. Over to Richards. Back to Giddy. All right, Giddy with the ball at top key. In the corner to Williams. Back to Giddy. Giddy guarded by Brunson. His step back 3-point shot from the elbow is up. No good. Rebounded by Okoro. And the ball is on and stolen by Bridges. Bridges with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Lays it up and in. And the Knicks go up 10, 71-61. All right. Bulls inbounds. Patrick Williams with the ball. Over to Okoro. Okoro with the ball. And he throws to Richards. Richards over to Yabusele. Yabusele to Giddy. Giddy at the top of the key, guarded by Hart down the lane. Pushes off. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So Josh Giddy will be at the free throw line. 10-point Knicks lead, 71-61. Josh Giddy at the free throw line for 2. All right, Giddy's first free throw is up and is good. And substitution for the Knicks looks like Ariel Hookporty would check into the game for the Knicks. And look like Dillingham would check into the game for the Bulls. Also, it looked like Shaman was all checked into the game for the Knicks. All right, Giddy's free throw is good. It's an 8-point game, 71-63. And Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson guarded by Okoro around a Hookporty screen. Throws to Anunoby in the corner to Shamet. Shamet with the ball back out to Anunoby. Anunoby with the ball. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Okoro over to Dillingham. Over to Giddy. Giddy with the ball. Over to Williams. Williams with the ball over to Giddy at the top of the key. Giddy guarded by Shamet. Throws to Richards. Those Nick Richards pull up a 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart over to Shamit. Shamit with the ball into the front court. Shamit had a dunk. I don't know. And Hukporti missed. Sometimes with the Knicks players, it's like their guards they can't attack the basket. You have a clear lane to the basket and you pass the ball. As soon as you get near the basket, you pass it wide open. I mean, that's why I keep saying the skill level of these players today are just trash, man. Their guards cannot even pen. They can't even take it all the way coast to coast. This is crazy, man. Like I said, it's like you got guards, small forward that can't dribble the ball all the way down to the basket and lay it up and in or dunk the ball. He said the Knicks have shown me nothing. They make believe they can make the final. Man, I'm the same way too, bro. Like I said, they just got too many low energy players, bro. Too many low energy guys. Like these guys are just like they don't just play hard all the time. That's the problem. They don't play hard all the time. You got to play hard all the time. You're only playing for 2 hours in a game. It's 48 minutes. You're supposed to be a competitor. You're supposed to love to play. I don't even see, like I said, a lot of these guys don't love the game of basketball. They play it because they're getting paid. But a lot of these guys really don't love the game of basketball like that. They don't even work on their games in the off season. It's just like these guys come back with the same skills every season after season after season. It's just like the players of today, all they want is just the money. Just want money, and that's it. There's no way that shooting guards, point guards can't penetrate. I mean, they can't break down defenses, and it's just they can't even throw alley-oop passes. It's just amazing. 3-on-1 fast break. That used to be back in the day. That was an easy 2 points. Now it's like, oh, they might flare out to the wing for a 3-point shot and miss and just not even take advantage of the 3-on-1 opportunity. All right. And at the free throw line was that shame was Hukporti in 74-63. Knicks with 11-point lead. Patrick Williams in the lane. Williams throws the ball back out to Trey Jones. Trey down the lane. Shot is up, no good. And it'll be out on the Knicks. So it'll be Bulls ball. Knicks with 11-point lead, 74-63. Alvarado's into the game for the Knicks. We need more players like Alvarado, more high energy players on the Knicks. They need more high energy players, man. We got too many low motor, low energy players, especially in the core four. Brunson, Towns, Bridges, and Anobi, all low motor, low energy players, man. You got to get some more high energy players. All right, Bulls inbounds. Nick Richards with the ball over to Patrick Williams, guarded by Hart at the 3-point line. Step back 3-point shot, air ball, rebounded by Hukporti over to Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson into the front court. Brunson now around the Hukporti screen. Now around Landry Shamet, now guarded by Dillingham. 11-point Knicks lead over to Shamet. Shamet in the lane. Shamet finally takes it down the lane and lays it up and in. 76-63. All right, Bulls with the ball. Buzelis baseline and lays it up and in over Hukporti. 76-65. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball. Brunson guarded by Dillingham at the top of the key. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson in the lane. Brunson. Shot is up. No good. Thought he got fouled. No call. Rebounded by Buzelis. Here comes the Bulls. Ahead to Dillingham. Dillingham down the lane, and the ball, it looked like it's off of him, and it should be Knicks ball, and it is. Yeah, goes on. He said Knicks have a team full of nice guys, no killers. Yeah, man, that's part of the problem, man. They got too many choir boys. They need some guys, like I said, need some more high energy players, man. Like I said, some defensive players, like I said, man. It's like Alvarado is just one. He got the most energy on the team, man. Need more players like that. I want somebody like a Dylan Brooks or somebody like that. Dylan Brooks, Najee Marshall, some other guys, man. So for some, because like I said, Bridges, like I said, he can go. He can go. We can get two high energy players that could take Bridges' spot and give us the production that he ain't giving us. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Had the shot. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by the Bulls. Buzelis. Here comes the Bulls. Ahead of the pack. Buzelis guarded by Brunson at the top of the key around the Buzelis down the lane, back to Yabusele. Another wide open 3-point shot from the top. This time, no good. Rebounded by Hukporti. Over to Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball into the front court. Alvarado around the Hukporti screen. Alvarado throws an alley-oop to Hukporti for the dunk. 78-65. See that? You get in the lane, you penetrate, and you get some easy. Those plays are there all day long for Hugporty, Mitchell Robinson. Those are there all day long. And Buzelis with a 3-point shot and a foul, 78-68. Hugporty, not a good foul, man. Not a good foul, Hugporty. And Buzelis will be at the free throw line to complete the 4-point play. All right, so Buzelis' free throw is up and is good. 78-69 with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Said I would start Alvarado and sit Josh. Like you trying to take someone starting job. Yeah, man. Alvarado played with he played with that fire, man. Well, he's in New York, Brooklyn bred, bro. All right, Knicks with the ball. Alvarado with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Shamet. Wide open 3-point shot is good. 81-69. Bulls inbounds to Jones. Jones over to Dillingham. Dillingham with the ball over to Yabusele. Yabusele over to Jones now. Jones throws backdoor to Buzelis. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Sohan, and here comes the Knicks. Oh, he had Alvarado wide open over to Shamet. Another wide open 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Yabusele. Here comes the Bulls ahead to Buzelis. Buzelis down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. So Buzelis will be at the free throw line with 1:27 left to go in the third quarter. 12-point Knicks lead. All right. Buzelis' first free throw is up and it's good. See this little lineup in here. This lineup with Hugporty, Sohan, Shamet, Alvarado should be able to be running. Let's see if they could run. All right, Buzelis' second free throw's up, and it's also good. 81-71. 10-point Knicks lead again. All right, Knicks inbounds. Shamet inbound to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson guarded by Trey Jones. Brunson at the top of the key around a Sohan screen. Brunson looking, finds, and is stolen by Dillingham ahead of the pack, and Dillingham misses the dunk. Rebounded by Jones. Jones with the ball. Jones out to Dillingham. Dillingham in the corner now. Back it to Trey Jones at the elbow. Jones down the lane, lays it up and in. 81-73. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Brunson with the ball. Into the front court. Around a Hugporty screen. Over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Shamet. Back to Brunson. Brunson in the lane, guarded by Buzelis. Brunson, fall away shot is up and good. 83-73. Bulls quickly inbounds with 38 seconds left to go. Dillingham into the front court. Dillingham down the lane, out to Patrick Williams. His 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. 83-76. 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Bulls did a 2-for-1. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Into the front court. All right, shot clock running down. 10 seconds. Brunson at the top of the key around a Sohan screen. Brunson in the corner to Shamet. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Dillingham. Dillingham with the ball. Dillingham. Shot is up and no good. And Dillingham puts it right back and in on two Knicks are just standing right there. 83-78. That's crazy, bro. Shot is up by Brunson. No good. But two Knicks were standing there. He forgot the rebound and put it right back up and in. That's part of the reason why they be losing. You standing right there. There's three Knicks right there. You got to get the rebound. The dude got a rebound around three of you guys. You standing there. He missed the shot, and you guys standing there looking up at the rebound. Like I said, man, you got guys that's just like, yo, just they just going through the motions playing some of these games, bro. It's just crazy. Yeah, man. He said Sohan to the bench and played Diawara. Diawara hasn't even gotten this game. I don't even think he got in the game at all. Or if he did, it was like early in the in the first quarter because I don't remember. I don't remember Diawara in this game at all. Don't know what's going on. Don't know why Diawara is not playing. Yeah, Knicks make Dillingham is like, yeah, man, Knicks looking terrible out here, man. Like I said, it's just like these guys are just not. I don't know, man. Sometimes they give effort, sometimes they don't give effort, and that's what it is. But like I said, you should always give effort. You just had a 10-point lead, now it's down to a 5-point game because you like Dillingham is just like running through you guys, man. It's like, yo, pick somebody else. Like, stop this guy. He's the only one that's doing any work. All right, so start of the fourth quarter. It should be Bulls ball down 5, 83-78. Is there a delay on here? Y'all hear any delay? Let me see. All right, Bulls with the ball. Williams with the ball over to Dillingham. Out to Sexton. Sexton in the paint. Sexton almost loses the ball, and it will be a jump ball. Slow runner 14, and Knicks are not contenders. Yeah, man. When they play the good teams, like I said, everything shows up. Like I said, all the flaws are exposed, man. All right. So the Bulls win the tip. Dillingham with the ball. 6 seconds. Throws down to Yabusele and is blocked, or he misses the shot. Towns with the rebound over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges down the lane, and he throws it out to Shamet. Over to Anunoby to Towns for a 3-point shot. No good. Towns gets his own rebound and dunks it. 85-78. Wow. All right. Bulls with the ball. Sexton over to Williams. Williams with the ball. Guarded by Shamet. Williams in the lane. Shot is up. No good. But I guess there's a foul call. So Williams will be at the free throw line. Probably foul on Shamet. Yeah, those guys on the floor, the Knicks guards on the floor got to go up and try to get some rebounds. Shamet, all them guys got to get rebounds. You got to help out in the department. You got to help out with the rebounding. All right, Williams' first free throw is good. Got to help out. Got to help out in the rebounding. All right, and his second free throw was good. 85-80. Knicks inbounds. So Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball into the front court, guarded by Dillingham. Over to Towns at the top of the key. Towns with the ball over to Bridges, now at the elbow. Bridges guarded by Okora. Bridges around a Towns screen. Bridges looking, finds Anunoby. Anunoby down the lane, who lays it up and no good. How did he miss that? Oh, and Sexton now with the ball down the lane. Sexton throws out to Williams in the corner. His 3-point shot is no good. And Alvarado with the rebound ahead to Anunoby. Anunoby guarded by Okora. Anunoby lays it up and gets the roll. 87-80. And Donovan calls a timeout. Anunoby said he got fouled on the play before. No call. He got pushed. That's why he missed that shot. So timeout on the floor, Chicago. Yeah, I heard that too, man. I watched that thing, man. He told me that you gotta play big. You gotta be dominant, man. He gotta be dominant. You playing against guys that you're bigger than. You gotta ask for the ball. You gotta put yourself in a position to dominate those guys. Seal those guys down in the post, man. Stop catching the ball at the 3-point line at the top of the key. Seal those guys. You got a mismatch, seal them right down there, right on the baseline, right on the block, right on the block. So it's on like as soon as you get the ball, one dribble, bang, you right there. Easy shot or a dunk. That's all you got to do. Make the game much easier. Don't make you making the game much harder than what it is. Because if you get the ball at the top of the key around a small player, you're gonna get an offensive foul, man. It's like it takes you like about 5 years to get down to the basket. I was like, yeah, like I said, this game right here, this should be a 15, this should be a 20-point lead right now, 20, 25 point. Knicks shouldn't even be in a game with the Bulls. The Bulls are in tank mode. They don't blow up the team, and the Knicks are still, like I said, still struggling with teams that's like, it don't matter who they play. Contenders, non-contenders, it don't even matter, man. I don't even know what they be watching in the film studies, the film room and stuff like that against these teams. It's just like, look at the defensive strategy and also on offense. They miss too many wide open shots. I don't know what these guys with the shooting nowadays. These guys can't really shoot the basketball. The good thing, I mean, as long as they are, well, they open. God forbid if they ever had defense, they had to, take all these contested. These shots was contested. They'll be missing a lot more. If you can't even hit wide open shots, then these like contested shots, you can't, please. And Bridges should be having a big game too, man. It's just like, yo, for a guy his size and all that type of stuff, he just runs the floor too skittish for me, man. He should be flying up and down the court on every possession, man. He should be running like a gazelle out there. His light paperweight. He said Barkley at a point cat is a nice guy and doesn't have that bully. That's part of the problem too. Man, you're right. He's right. That's part of the problem. Sometimes it's just not in some of these players, man. If you get too many nice choir boys, it's not in them, man. You got to get those rugged dudes. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes is like gritty, that can play. But sometimes, even if you're a nice guy like this, I mean, you look at the Joker. The Joker's a good guy. He's a nice guy, but Joker performs. Joker dominates. I mean, he's slow, but Joker dominates. He dominates. Don't matter who's on him. If he got a mismatch, he's taking advantage of that mismatch. All right, back to action. Bulls with the ball. Yabusele, wide open 3-point shot from the top. No good. Rebounded by Towns with the ball. Ahead to Shamit. Shamit with the ball now into the front court. Over to Anunoby. Anunoby in the lane. Out to Towns. Towns over to Alvarado. Alvarado, 10 seconds on the shot clock. And ball is deflected out. It'll be Knicks ball with 8 seconds on the shot clock. But Knicks got to stop playing with the ball at the top of the key, man. Just take the ball and go right down to the basket. Make a beeline straight down to the basket. Yep. Joker is a quiet assassin. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to be quiet and low, you got to be an assassin like Allen Houston was. He was an assassin. He was a quiet dude, but he was an assassin. You know what I'm saying? He performed. Alvarado, step back, 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Yabusele. Over to Dillingham. Dillingham with the ball into the front court. Dillingham around the Yabusele screen. After Yabusele, over to Patrick Williams at the elbow. Williams over to Dillingham. Dillingham, 3-point shot is up. And good. Oh, it was a 2 because his foot was on the line. 87-82. All right, Knicks with the ball. Alvarado with the ball. Guarded by Sexton at the top of the key. And now Alvarado down the lane. Alvarado over to Shamit. 3-point shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So Shamit will be at the free throw line. He said, how we let KD get that ball last night? Get the last final shot. I mean, KD can make those any given night, but thankfully he missed. Yeah, man. Yeah, what's up, RC? Dilly doing work. I know Dilly finally doing work. Dillingham, he ain't do work nowhere else on Minnesota. That's why they traded him. Now he come to Chicago now. Hey, now he's doing work, right? He's doing what he was supposed to be doing in Minnesota, right, for the Timberwolves. All right, Shamit makes his first free throw. And he makes the second free throw. Hopefully he makes the third because Shamit's been missing free throws too for a shooter, man. He'd be missing free throws and stuff. He'd be like one, make one, miss one, make one, miss one, or just misses all two. All right, Shaman got 16 tonight, and his third free throw is no good. Rebounded by Richards. 7-point Knicks lead. Richards over to Dillingham. Now guarded by Anunoby. Now around the Richards screen. Dillingham with the ball. Dillingham in the lane. Looking. Finds Sexton. Sexton with the ball. Sexton out to Dillingham. Wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. And rebounded by Richards, and Knicks got the ball. Towns with the ball over to Alvarado. Alvarado now into the front court. Alvarado looking. Throws to Anunoby. Anunoby in the corner to Bridges. 3-point shot is up and no good. This Bridges missed so many wide open shots. It's not even funny. Bulls with the ball now. Okora, 3-point shot from the corner is up. No good. He gets his own rebound. Throws out to Dillingham. Now to Patrick Williams from the corner, 3-point shot, and the Bulls get the rebound again and almost loses the ball. And Knicks finally get a steal. Towns with the ball. Towns in the corner to Shamet. Wide open Alvarado. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. And the ball is poked out. And here comes the Bulls. Unbelievable, man. And Williams with the ball. In the corner to Sexton. Sexton with the ball. Pull up 3-point shot is up and good. And it's a 4-point game. Timeout New York. This is crazy, man. 89-85. This is... These dudes can't get a ball. They can't get the 50-50 loose balls. Man, what are you guys out there on the court doing? He said, we clean the house this summer. I can see it too. I can see some of this stuff, man. This is crazy, man. I won't be paying luxury tax for guys if they don't. I mean, so I won't be paying luxury tax if these guys ain't even winning a championship. But no, I won't do it, man. So, yeah, I could see some of that happening and stuff like that. Because, like I said, going into the postseason, these teams turn it up another notch, and Knicks going to play at the same level. In the playoffs, you got to up your game. You got to up your tempo. You got to be ready to run. All that half-court stuff, I know some people's like more of a nah, it ain't half-court. Teams are going to keep running on you. If you want to play a slow-down game, they're going to run on you, and they're going to score all day, get easy buckets and easy baskets, and you're going to be the one that's stuck. So the Knicks got to get it's like these guys got to play, man. The Knicks got to pick up their pace. They got to pick the tempo up. They play too much. It's almost like the Tom Thibodeau. They want to play a half-court game. You got to play. You got to be more full, fast. You got to pick up the tempo. Yeah, Knicks are worse than the Bulls are in that, but they are outplaying. Yeah, that's the problem, man. All these teams just outplay the Knicks, man. It's like because, like I said, Knicks got too many low motor and low energy players, man. It's just like these teams like this give the Knicks problems because these players are playing fast. These young players are playing fast. Like on the Pistons, these guys coming in, I mean, they playing at like at 100, and they scrappy and they're high wired. You know what I'm saying? Very active players. When you play against an active, scrappy team, a lot of you ain't gonna win a lot of those games. They're gonna win a lot of those games because they always hustling. We got a 4-point lead on the lowly Bulls right now. We should be up, like I said, 20-something points right now. 25 points, 28 points. Yeah, like I said, well, they said they believe in this team to win a championship. That's what Dolan says. So we'll see. In the postseason, it's like, yo, they're gonna be exposed. They're gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna get their answer, man. When they see, they be like, oh my god, this is gonna be a disaster. Like, yeah, because like I said, a lot of these guys are not playing up to their potential, man. They're not playing to their potential, and that's the problem. You got to give 110% out there in the court. You can't be giving like 65% out there or 70%. You got to give 110%. All right, back to action. It's a 4-point Knicks lead now, 89-85. All right, Alvarado over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball over to Towns, guarded by Richards. Back to Shamet. Shamet down the lane. Out to Alvarado. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Shamet. And the ball is stolen by Sexton. And here comes the Bulls. Shamet had the rebound and he got it stolen right out of his hands. So you got to play strong. Sexton with the ball, and the Bulls are, like I said, now they playing, like I said, in the corner to Williams. Williams with the ball. Williams in the lane. Back out to Sexton. 3-point shot is up. No good, but Nick Richards gets it right back and puts it up and in. 89-87. This is crazy, man. The Knicks going to blow this game and lose any momentum. Just disgusting bad ball. And then he'll be so inconsistent. Shaman only the Knicks play. Yeah. Hart with the ball. Hart in the lane. Shot is up good. 91-87. But this is what I'm saying. When the other teams pick up their pace and pick up their tempo, and this is what be hurting the Knicks, because, like I said, they pick up their energy and stuff like that. They get all the loose balls. They get all the 50-50 balls. And then they just like taking it in there with confidence. Nick Richards on the post. Over to a wide open Okoro. Okoro with the ball. Over to Dillingham. Back to Okoro. Down the lane. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns, hold on to the ball. Over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Over to Bridges. Bridges over to Towns. 3-point shot from the top of the key, and it's good. 94-87. All right. 6:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. Bulls with the ball. Sexton over to Dillingham. Dillingham with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Dillingham down the lane, and he almost loses it to Patrick Williams on the post. Williams with the ball in the corner. Williams on the baseline, out to Sexton, wide open, 3-point shot, and it's good. 94-90. All right, Knicks inbounds. Alvarado over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball now into the front court. 5:47 left to go. Over to Alvarado. Alvarado back out to Towns. Another wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Richards. Over to Sexton. Sexton with the ball into the front court. Sexton down the lane. The Shamet shot is up. No good, but he's fouled. And see, this is what happened. These teams are known it, so they taking it right at the Knicks to get to the free throw line. They just – do you see what I'm talking about? See, these teams are taking it right to the Knicks. The Knicks, on the other end, the Knicks, they'll back out the ball. They'll back it out and all stuff on the fast. You got to take it, man. You got to take it at these guys. And that's what the Bulls are being. The Bulls are being the aggressor right now. They're being very aggressive on offense. They're not backing down. And that's what the Knicks is like. The Knicks want to slow the game down. The Bulls don't want to slow the game down. They want to pick up the pace. All right, Sexton first free throw is good. And on substitution for the Knicks, like Brunson will check back into the game for the Knicks. And Sexton's second free throw is up and is good. Hukporti was also checking to the game. All right, Knicks inbounds. Knicks now only with a 2-point lead after being up by like 13 or 11 points. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Hukporti. Hukporti with the ball back to Brunson. Brunson at the top of the key. Brunson guarded by Okoro. Over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Hukporti. Hukporti looking. Hukporti. Shot and is blocked, and here comes the Bulls. It's Nick Richards with the ball in the corner. Guarded by Alvarado. Richards over to Okoro, and it's stolen by Brunson over to Alvarado. Here comes the Knicks. Over to Hart. And see what's I'm talking about the Knicks, their guards. They got all these guards that don't penetrate, don't do anything. How do you have a bunch of small guards and only Brunson will punch? It's like all these guys got to penetrate in the lane. What is the point of having guards on the floor if you're not going to penetrate? I don't even get it. All right. And the shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Bulls. Down 2. Sexton with the ball. And the ball is stolen by the Knicks. Alvarado with the ball over the Hart. And just like the Knicks, back it out. Down to Hukporti and they off of Anunoby, their hands are just so bad. The Knicks' their hands are just bad. How do you have bad hands and then you're going down the lane? That's an easy pass to you for an easy dunk or a layup. This team, bro, I just never seen a team with just so much bad hands. Bad hands. So how do you play basketball? The basketball player is like you're supposed to anticipate that, don't passes. And then you should fire Mike Brown. He's too much of a friend and a coach. You cannot be nice when you're a coach. James Houlihan. Okay, let's go Bulls. Beat the Knicks. OG never had hands. But yeah, he never had hands. But I think part of the thing, like I said, in today's basketball, these players, like I said, Don't have strong hands. They look the part, but they don't play the part. You remember back then you had that what is that thing you used to squeeze the clamps or something like that to strengthen your hands or something. They don't even do that. They don't do, like I said, there's a lot of stuff these players don't do today. Like I said, that's why the athleticism is just like they look the part, they just don't play the part. The skill level is just so lacking, man. You can see the skill level from like 20, 30 years ago. Skill level is lacking so severely in today's sports. And it starts from the AAU level and you know what I'm saying, the grassroots level and stuff like that. These players can't even simple passes, they can't even make it. You know. All right, 4:24 left to go in the game. It's only a 2-point lead, 94-92. All right. Bulls with the ball. Giddy with the ball. Guarded by Anunoby. Over to Okora. Okora with Brunson and spins and deflected out. But yeah, everything is on a fast break. It's like it's like you supposed to anticipate, dunk, get easy baskets and stuff like that, and they just, like I said, clumsy on the fast break. All right, Bulls inbounds. Giddy over to Buzelis. Buzelis in the lane and deflected out and looked like it's so it'd be Knicks ball. But the Knicks got to score. I mean, you've been on 94 for me. You got to score. You got to score. All right, Brunson with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball into the front court. You're struggling with a Bulls team that these guys are basically bench players that you're struggling with. This is what we keep talking about with the Knicks. It's like you can't be struggling with every damn team. Every team you play, you can't have excuses. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson, a 17-foot jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Okora with the ball over to Giddy. Giddy with the ball over to Buzelis. Wide open 3-point shot over Bridges, and he makes it. 95-94. Most of it is just shooting. You got to make the bucket. I mean, everybody get the same wide open shots. You got to make your shots, bro. At the end of the day, got to make shots, got to be made. All right, Bulls with a 1-point lead now with 3:29 left to go in the game. Over to Anunoby. His corner 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by the Bulls. That's part of, like I said, shot making. Got to make shots. I mean, this is a pressure time. You got to make shots. But if you'd have been making your shots early on, you won't be in a pressure situation. You should have been making your shots. And that's what I keep saying. These guys are just like, just be missing. It's just like these guys are bad shooters. Just terrible. In today's basketball, all you got to do is shoot. You should be shooting 1,000 shots a day if that's all you got to do in basketball now. All you have to do is shoot the ball. That's all I'll be working on, shooting. For the guards, the forwards, whatever you got to do. And look like who's the ball off of? And the Bulls are challenging. Let me see if it was off of Josh Hart's sneakers. But like I said, both teams have played on the back-to-back, so it ain't no excuse. Like I said, Knicks are playing like a fucking JV team right now, and they still can't even beat this team. You got your starters in there, and you got your starters playing this whole game, and you can't even beat a team that got a bunch of players. The Bulls are they blew this team up on the trade deadline, and they waved the white flag. But you got, like I said, you got guys on the Bulls that's just playing. They're playing high energy players. They're playing with energy. Let me see who it went off. I think it probably went off of Hearts. Yeah, I think it went off of Hearts. So it should be Bulls ball. Yeah, like I said, these are the type of games that the Knicks should never ever lose. You should never ever, and you shouldn't even be in a fight with a team like this. You just had like a 13, 11-point lead. You lose the lead because you wasn't hustling. You was giving them like second chance opportunities. You wasn't getting the 50-50 balls. And then you was missing wide open shots. I mean, we had a lot of wide open shots that we missed in this game. And that's going to be the story all season long in losses. Missed shots because guys are not good shooters. They're not good shooters, and that's part of the problem. I mean, if you can't hit wide open shots, I don't know what to tell you. Because like I said, if you can, I mean, contested shots is a different story. Wide open shots, I mean, come on. Got to make those. You ain't going to hit. You got to make majority of those shots. I mean, you can make up all the excuses you want, but these other teams are making shots, and that's why they end games, and that's why they're gonna beat you in some games because they're making shots. The same shots they getting is the same shots that you get. Make them. They're not better shooters than you. And what's the foul is on Towns? This dude just do some dumb stuff. They just inbounded the ball. Some of these guys' basketball IQ is just like, damn, zero. All right, Bulls inbounds. Trey Jones with the ball in the lane over to Buzelis. Buzelis with the ball. Back to Jones. Jones in the lane. Out to Giddey. Giddey shot from the baseline. Looked like he got fouled or blocked. Shot by Anunoby. Anunoby with the ball into the front court. And like I said, they don't even know what to do with the basketball. It's like nobody knows what to do. It's like give the ball over to Towns. Wide open 3-point shot, and he makes it 97-95. It's playing, like I said, yeah, right. These guys be playing scared. It's like you're veterans and you're playing like you're a rookie. It's just unbelievable. All right, 2-point Knicks lead. Shot the ball. Okoro with the ball over to Buzelis. Buzelis, wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball over to Brunson. He's trying to get these guys into the front court. Get into the front court. Move. Brunson over to Towns. Towns fakes the 3-point shot. Towns down the lane. Lays it up and in. 4-point Knicks lead. 99-95. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Bulls with the ball. Jones with the ball. Throws in the corner to Buzelis. A 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson with the ball into the front court, guarded by Okoro. Brunson at the top of the key, over to Towns. Wide open 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Hart. Why are you shooting the ball over to Anunoby? And oh my God, you got to waste some seconds off the shot clock. And the Bulls get the ball. Giddey in the lane, over to Trey Jones. Jones, and he's bottled up, and Bulls got the Richards over to Okoro. Out to Giddey. Wide open 3-point shot from the elbow. No good. Anunoby with the rebound. Anunoby almost didn't even get the rebound because he was turning around. I don't know how the Knicks box out. They turn around, they're back to the basket, the box a dude out to get a rebound, and they don't even get the rebound. It's like that's why they don't get rebounds. You're supposed to be facing the basket with your back, to looking at that basket. Towns in the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he's fouled. But I don't know. What is the thing? Bridges do it. Shaman do it where they face guard the persons and hold them from getting the rebounds. Like, bro, turn around and get the damn rebound. I don't understand why you face guarding somebody. You're supposed to be facing the basket to get the ball when it comes off. So that way, this coaching staff, like I said, I just question some of them. When you look at some of the players, then the things that they do is like, what are you guys not seeing in the game that the fans are seeing that is like, everybody in basketball knows that's not how you play basketball. You don't even know how to box out. You got grown NBA players don't even know how to box out right. All right, so what they got? Is there blood on the floor or something? So Towns will be at the free throw line for 2 with 55 seconds left to go in this game. He said, wow, we're going to have a regroup and figure this shit out. His curtains for the season. It's going to be like this all season for the rest of the season, man. Tuesday night they play in Cleveland. Then after that, Friday's Milwaukee. But then after that, they got to play who they play. I think they play OKC. They play Denver next week. They play San Antonio, OKC, and Denver all next week. And Towns missed the first free throw. Come on, man. You got to make free throws at the end. That's what I'm talking about, man. Every time it's like in the pressure situation, they be missing free throw. They're making 1 out of 2 free throws. You got to make both of the free throws. All right, Towns' second free throw is good. 100-95 with 55 seconds left to go in the game. All right. And it's good. Timeout on the floor, Chicago with the score. Knicks 100, Bulls 95, man. I want to thank all you guys, man, for tapping in this live stream. Knicks versus Bulls from the United Center, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man, make sure you hit the link and subscribe, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. The links is right up there in the chat. If you scroll up, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Share it on all social media platforms, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. And if you're following on X, formerly Twitter, all you got to do is hit that follow button for Escott Media or the Man Cave podcast and the Aboriginal Sports Network, bringing you live Knicks stream all season long. So 55 seconds left to go. 5-point Knicks lead. In the past, I would have been like, yo, we good. But now, these guys, with some of the things that they do, leads could vanish. These 5-point lead could vanish within 55 seconds because guys act like they can't dribble. They can't inbound the ball. They get a 5-second call. Unbelievable. He said, we'll be the laughing side of the NBA if we don't win any of the next 3 games. And I'm so, bro, and I did it like, okay, thank you, bro. Yeah, man. Well, Cleveland is the next game, and then Milwaukee. They should win Milwaukee on Friday, but then again, that's too much. I can't even say that too. But next week they play San Antonio, OKC, and Denver. So next week is the gauntlet. This 8-game stretch it's going to be the gauntlet, though. You know, they get the Bulls and the Milwaukee would be like supposedly the soft games, but even these soft games are like hard games for the Knicks. All right, Bulls inbounds. Giddey with the ball, looking over to Williams. Back to Giddey. Giddey with the ball. Giddey down the lane. Giddey off the glass and in, and a foul. Wow, on Anunoby. Yeah, what I say? He didn't care. Anunoby's guarding him. Take it right at him. And so Giddey will be at the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. So with 50 seconds left to go in the quarter. All right, Giddey's free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart with the ball. Guarded by Hart, looking. Finds Towns. Back to Hart. Hart into the front court now. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. 39 seconds left to go. Brunson guarded by Okoro. Brunson around a Hart screen. Guarded by Yabusele now. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Brunson looking. Finds Bridges. Corner 3-point shot is up and good. 103-97. Finally. With 26 seconds left to go, Knicks now with a 6-point lead. Much needed 3-point shot by Mikal Bridges finally. Like I said, 103-97. This was a struggle to even try to get this dub against the Bulls, man. Good Lord. And what Bridges always doing here, shot by the Bulls bench or the other team's bench, he's always talking to them. They probably be like, yo, it's about time. About time, bro. You say defensive trash. What question, if you was coaching the team, what would you be telling the team to get them going? If I was coaching this Knicks team, I'd be cursing them out, man. I'd be cursing out the effort on this team. Some of these guys won't even be in them playing and stuff like that. I don't care. I'll play guys according to what you call it, effort and stuff like that. If I feel you ain't giving no effort, you ain't playing. And I'll get you off of this team. I mean, if this is supposed to be a championship team, you're supposed to be giving 110% out there. You should be hyped up to play on a championship caliber team. You know, I could see if he was on a rebuilding team where you got no motivation or effort. But if you play on a team that's supposed to contend for a championship, you're supposed to leave everything all out there because you got all the pieces. You just, like I said, you just got to pick up you got to play with some heart and competitive fire. Like I said, that's why I don't see a lot of competitiveness. You know, players that love the game of basketball is real competitive out there. If you got those type of guys on your team, you're going to win a lot more games. But if you got guys that's just there for the money, you ain't going to win a lot of games because guys are just in there. They care more about their off the court brand. They don't care about the game itself. All right, Bulls inbounds to Trey Jones. Jones guarded by Shemin, pushes off, lays it up and in. And it's a 4-point game, 103-99. Knicks trying to inbounds. over to Brunson, and he's fouled by Okora. So Brunson will be at the free throw line with 21 seconds left to go. Knicks with a 4-point lead. All right, so Brunson got to go to the line. Let's see if he can make these 2 free throws. Like I said, we always got to make it interesting, but hopefully he can hit both of these free throws, man. Brunson, 85% free throw shooter, but tonight he's only 2 for 4 at the free throw line. All right, Brunson's first free throw is up and is good. And look like Buzelis will check back into the game for the Bulls with 21 seconds left to go. All right, Brunson's second free throw. Let's see. Hopefully he can make this. And his second free throw is up, and it's also good. 105-99 with 21.6 seconds left to go in the game. Bulls inbounds to Giddey. Giddey with the ball. Giddey into the front court. Down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart with the rebound. And gets into the front court, and that'll be it. So the Knicks will come away with the win. He's playing with Yabusele out there on the court. And that's the final score. Knicks 105, Bulls 99. So Knicks go to 37-21 on the season. Bulls losing streak extends to a 9-game. So Bulls now have a 9-game losing streak. But this was a nail biter for the Knicks, man. Should never have been a nail biter, but this is the Knicks, man. The inconsistency shows up, you know. So Knicks escape with a victory over the Bulls, 105-99. Let me give you the final stats for this game. All right, for the New York Knicks, OG Anunoby finishes with 9 points and 9 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns a double-double, 28 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. Josh Hart finishes with 11 points, 9 rebounds. Mikal Bridges finishes with 11 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Jalen Brunson finishes with 19 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. Off the bench, Jeremy Sohan with 2 points, 3 rebounds. Ariel Hukporti with 4 points, 5 rebounds. Landry Shamet with 16 big points off the bench. Jose Alvarado with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 38 of 85 for 45%. 3-point shooting, the Knicks were 15 of 42 for 36%. Free throw line, they were 14 out of 21 for 67%. Knicks finished with 50 rebounds, 27 assists, 12 turnovers in the game. For the Chicago Bulls, Yabusele had a double-double, 11 points, 13 rebounds. Jalen Smith with 12 points, 5 rebounds. Isaac Okoro with 12 points, 6 rebounds. Buzelis with 15 points, 4 rebounds. Josh Giddey finishes with only 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Off the bench, Patrick Williams with 10 points. Nick Richards almost with a double-double, 9 points and 14 rebounds. Colin Sexton finishes with 8. Trey Jones finishes with 8. Rob Dillingham with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Overall shooting for the Bulls, 34 of 87 for 39%. 3-point shooting, they were 16 of 46 for 35%. Free throw shooting, 15 of 21 for 71%. Bulls finished with 52 rebounds, 23 assists, 17 turnovers in the game. Once again, final score, Knicks 105, Bulls 99. Looking at some other out-of-town scores around the league, 9:07 left to go in the third quarter. Clippers up 63-62 over Orlando. Scores that went final, OKC at home beats Cleveland 121-113. Hawks beat the Brooklyn Nets 115-104. Toronto on the road beats Milwaukee 122-94. Golden State at home wins 128-117. Dallas on the road beats Indiana 134-130. Charlotte on the road beats Washington 129-112. Boston on the road beats the Lakers 111-89. Sixers on the road blow out Minnesota 135-108. And Portland, man, that looks like a 1990s NBA game score. Portland wins 92-77 over Phoenix. Man, that must have been a real brick fest over there. Oh, my God, 92-77. Phew. Man, I'm on to probably see. I think they got a lot of players. I think Devin Booker's out. I think that's probably what Devin Booker. Dylan Brooks broke his hand, so he's gonna be out for a minute for the Suns. It's a big loss for them. But once again, man, final score 105-99, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in this live stream, man. Shout out to the chat, man, who's been there all night, man. New Yorican, man. Shout out to you, bro, man. Thanks for being here, man. Demetrius D, you already know what it is. James Houlihan, hey, sorry, man. The Bulls didn't beat the Knicks tonight, man, but thanks for tapping in anyway, bro. Also, the Soldiers, Dewani, as well as RC Coolwater. Let me see who else is in here. Slow Runner 14. Who else? And El Capitan, Robert Chudo, man. Thank you guys for all tapping in, man. Make sure, like I say, you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Like I said, we'll be back here the next time, man, for the Knicks, man. So until next time, man, we will see you, man. Once again, Knicks stole a win tonight, man, against the lowly Bulls, 105-99, man. 105-99. All right, bro. Thank you so much, man. Definitely so. All right, and I'll see you guys. Peace.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe.